Never meet your heroes. They'll just let you down. Hello everyone, welcome back to a Cricket 22 career mode. I have an interesting story about this nickel today. I set the toaster to 3 medium brown and Australia won the Ashes 4-0. How exciting. And you are probably thinking, what the hell is this video and how has it begun? Absurdly. Now, I do have an interesting story today about weird interactions with people because I'm not a intimidating person. I wouldn't have thought. Which is, you know, I'm about 5'3", weigh about 60 kegs, soaking wet. Can almost bench that much, which is pretty impressive. Pretty happy with that. But whenever I've had an interaction with a fan, it always seems to go really weird. Like, I have met people at a petrol station. Not like going to the petrol station with the intention of meeting someone who's watched my videos. Sorry, that sounded really terrible. But like, you know, I'm just filling up fuel for my car. And, you know, a couple times it's happened. Not once, by the way, twice it's happened where someone has been like, are you twisty? Which is, you know, it's lovely, but it's also, I don't even know how to act in that situation. I'm just there to get fuel for my car. And then, and it happened plenty of times at the football where people, you know, they see me in my Tigers gear. They say Twisty or Dean. Some people call me Dean, which we'll get to in a minute. So I'm never great in the whole interactivity part of it. Because what do I say? If they say, are you Twisty? What do I say? Yes. Yes, that's a correct answer. Then what do I respond with? Who are you? How are you? How are you doing? I never know what to say. Oh, catch that. Oh, it was up-ish. Anyway, the reason I bring this up is because, as some of you know, I've been working at the Australian Open recently through the couple of lead-in tournaments, and now the Oz Open has begun. A couple of nights ago when I was on my break, chilling, eating a chicken schnitzel wrap. Oh, this should be out. Thank you. Joe Burns is on his way. As I was sitting there with my chicken schnitzel wrap with my boss, had the cricket on my phone watching the test match at the time while I was on my break. I had someone come up to me and ask, are you Twisty? Which again, what do I respond to that with? I said yes, and of course I laughed because I always think it's hilarious that people actually watch the videos that I put out on the internet, which is always a good time. And it just became this real awkward situation where I didn't know what to say, then they didn't know what to say, and then they just sort of like said thank you and walked away. And I thought, oh my god, I felt horrible. I genuinely felt horrible because I was like, I felt like I should have done more, but I also didn't know what more I had to do. Anyway, so if you do see me in public, in a public area of the world, at any time, for any reason, and you want to come up to me and say hello, please do it. But also, don't make it weird. That's on you. You have to come up with something to say. I don't know anything about you. You know things about me, but I don't know anything about you. This has been the worst 4-minute intro to a video I have ever done. Case in point, I'm glad you watched. I'm glad you said hello. But I felt terrible afterwards, and I'd like to apologize on the internet to you. I don't even know what your name was, because that's how much I want to forget the entire interaction. Everyone's like, what is he going on about? Rewind if you missed it. Anyway, 1 for 12. I've had an outside edge or two while I've been explaining this story. Haven't been able to do too much with the ball so far. 3 for 51 Queensland. First class game. Let's see, surely there's a couple of more wickets on the horizon. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that I just got into the recording mood today because, how did that not hit the stumps? Honestly, sugar. Because I just hadn't really had, that's out, time or energy over the past couple of days to really do anything. And I'd been flat out. But today I was like, I finish work at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I can come home and I can record a video. And I can take a couple of wickets straight onto the pad. It's just a beautiful dismissal. That Scotty Boland in a short leg does the rest. Bye-bye, Kawaja, 4 for 55. Now, I want to ask you guys, do I have permission to time jump in this game? I'm not talking like a big time jump, but maybe just a little one. The reason I say that is, like, if I get into the Big Bash in the next, like, game or two, I'd really love to just play it. I know that at least during the next couple of weeks, I'm not going to have a lot of time to do recordings. But if I'm doing T20 matches, because they're a little bit shorter, they're probably easier for me to do recordings than if I was doing like one day in first class games. So it would mean I'd probably miss like half of the Shield season, which would annoy me a little bit, but also we'd get a little bit of progression despite the fact I'm probably not making as many videos. So I think that is something that we can possibly look at. But I just wanted to ask you guys in the chat, am I allowed to time jump possibly a month or two, just to make life easier for me to make videos throughout Jan? If you guys think I shouldn't do it and just keep going the way that I'm doing and playing first class on one day and whatever and playing every single game, that's okay too. I will happily listen to your feedback and take your opinions on board. That was an expensive over. There was 11 runs coming from it. No one on this pitch has made any runs so far. It's very green, isn't it? Lots of grass. Oh my god, I fielded... Guys, it's a miracle. I fielded my own bowling. I don't think that's ever been done before. I don't think that has ever been done before in this game. Fielding your own bowling. It seemed like a foreign concept until I've seen it happen. It's actually happened. For the first time in the entire career mode, we fielded our own bowling. I'm shook. Now, at one stage I was actually bowling quite economically, but I feel like that's now down the drain. That's what are we, 2 for 37 from about 8 overs. That's expensive. So they were 2 for 9, and they're now 4 for 122. Very handy partnership, this one. I don't know how he lets those go, Renshaw. Oh, the wrong one. Oh, he has taken it. Oh, I thought he dropped it. He like half dropped it and then he took it on the second bite. Goodness me, that was terrifying. And I actually just moved the keeper back like 2 seconds earlier. Look at this. Dropped. Oh, and then he's like, oh, I got it. Don't worry. Ooh. Connor Sully out for a duck. Kuhnemann now in. We've seen a number of these Queensland lower order players not make a single run. Renshaw left stranded at the other end. Oh, this is a pie. Oh, it's a pie, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. It's going to be one. Jeez, it could have been far worse. There we go. Someone's taken the wicket. Kuhnemann's got 3. And I'm in at 3 for 126. Averaging 51. I've averaged pretty poorly, actually. Hang on, what's the time of day? 6 o'clock. Okay, so there's 3 balls left in the day, Dino. Can't get out. No run. No run. No run. Maybe we play until 6:30? Because it's 6:06 now. Okay, great. Yes. Yep, that's away. That's actually going to be a boundary, I think. No, it's not. It's just a 2. Yes. Just a 1. Actually did well to beat that fielder. Thought about the second. We will settle for a single. Oh, that's the day. There you go. It's 6:14. That's the day done. Jumping out here on day 2. Mate, everything has been short and wide. Do they just deliberately not want me to try and hit the ball? What? 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 Oh my god, I was through the shot so late. It was as if he finally bowled a delivery that was like full. And it was too much for me to handle. Oh well, a good Yorker in the end. Undid me. Hopefully now I can just recover with the ball and then contribute with the bat in the second innings, because that was a woeful first innings performance. I thought I was seeing it well. I thought I was doing all right. Oh, that's out. Later, mate. Street out for 31. Didn't even have to appeal. It was so obvious. Again, Scotty Boland. Oh no, it was James Seymour. Thought it was Scotty Boland there at short leg. It was James Seymour. Oh well, at least an expensive first over provides a wicket. 1 for 64. Mate, I've gone for 8 off my first, 10 off my second. I've still got another ball to come. I am getting spanked. They are Jack Leaching me at the moment. I am being Jack Leached. And I'm leaking runs. 1 for 74. 18 off my first 2 overs.
Nice bowling.
Another edge that just doesn't go to hand. You look for the fine nick, and then it goes wide. And then you look for the wide nick and it goes fine. It's always the way. You're always chasing your tail a bit. Unless you have a couple of slip fielders in, you're never really going to get the results you're after. That's 4. No brainer there. Oh, it went straight in the air and you weren't looking at it. Oh, it was such an uppish drive. So he hits the shot. You can keep looking at the ball. Where's your head at? Nowhere, mate. Absolutely nowhere. No wonder you dropped it. Like the way I'm bowling, I'm obviously trying to get a couple of modes of dismissal, like the bowl, the LB, the nick, the bat pad. That's what's happened when I'm turning it into the stumps. Unfortunately, we haven't quite resulted in all of those things that we're looking for. Uppish. This time taken. Khawaja on the up. Just maybe held a fraction in the pitch. Helped on its way. Taken. Usman Khawaja out for 31. Oh, it's high. This could be taken. And it is! Not entirely sure how. He spent a year getting to the ball. Have a look. It went straight up in the air almost. It gave mid-off, plenty of time to get to it. In the end, he's made it look far more difficult than it was. Just tossed it up. Got the toe of the bat. Clayton out for 41. It was John Holland with a nice catch in the deep. I don't know how we got that wicket before. I'll catch that one. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Babar Renshaw. Change in bowling attack. I've come back on and I've gone over the wicket and I've tossed it up just a fraction wider than I normally would have. He's out for 26. 5 for 209. Oh, that's out too. He's on a hat-trick. Another one for me. On the hat-trick now. Wildermuth just playing it onto the shoe. Scotty Boland with the catch. Hat-trick ball time. 6 for 209. Jesus, Basley. All right, let's go. Almost the same delivery. It's got to be. Oh! I've dropped my controller. It's a couple of runs. I've taken 5. I didn't think I'd get 5. This could be a run out though. Team hat-trick. Oh, a bit slow, keeper. Come on. Oh, a miss hit of epic proportions. Almost to mid-on. 6 for 231. Oof. I wonder if the quality of my bowling has affected the quality of my batting. Like, because I'm bowling so well, I'm focusing less on my batting and therefore less reliant on needing to bat quite well to be in a good selection position. I don't know, maybe mentally I'm just feeling more comfortable because I'm taking, you know, many wickets in an innings. Oh, that's a ripping delivery. Oh, should be a run out. And is, I think. really, really sloppy if it isn't. Like, the keeper should have been well and truly onto that. I think it's out just. Hard to tell from that angle, but it's given. Pearson out for 45-8 for 253. Gee, like, that was poor. Really poor. Oh, and that's quality. Oh, it's very dark. It is a target of 327 on the cards. Will we get there? I'm not sure. Find out in the next video. Dun dun dun. Oh no, I've just run out Hanscom. Lovely.